From the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. I was sleeping by my side. What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet. Being to myself and sit in silence. Until I got a call, my friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Every morning after feels the same. I know I only have myself to blame for dreaming.